Hello, sweetheart. Hello, sweetheart. Nah. Boozhoo. Natasha Nindisha Nakaz. Natasha is my name. And, welcome back to the show. Would you like to do the Ojibwe word of the day today? Oh, sure. Today's Ojibwe word of the day is Dipajimoan. Dipajimoan. A story. And so you got to ask yourself, what would be a good Anishinaabe Dipajimoan, a good Indian story? Well, I say any story an Indian tells is an Indian story. So, here's a traditional Indian story. Anishinaabe Dipajimoan. Back in the days of the grandfathers. I'm working it up because I still haven't decided what story to tell. Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Little Red Riding Hood who went on a big walk through the woods, over the hill and through the woods to Grandma's house. And she's going to bring a bag of goodies. And then a wolf was there, a transgendered wolf who killed her grandma. And then he got killed by a logger. And this has been your Anishinaabe story of the day. Dipajimoan, a story. Back to you, Nanaboozhoo. I don't know, man.
Thank you, sweetie.
Where were you?
I had to run to the bathroom. Niwi saga I had to go to the bathroom. Nigi saga I had to go to the bathroom. So I just teleported back. I washed my hands all.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, hey, Boozhoo. Welcome back to Boozhoo Nanaboozhoo, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. And first in line, Daniel Black. Sweetie, can you give a special gold star to Daniel Black? He's the first one here, and we're even early.
Hey, Daniel Black, Boozhoo.
That's Natasha. So hey, how you guys doing? Welcome to the live stream show on this Gazibigi Sagana Gay Geisha Good. Gazibigi Sagana Gay Geisha Good, sweetie.
Floor washing day. Yeah, what of it?
Well, I see a lot of coffee sipping. I don't see a lot of floor washing. You know, you call yourself traditional. Where's the floor washing?
Give me a moment, all right? It's not even 8 o'clock. I'll clean up the floors.
I'm just kidding, sweetie.
I know.
How are you?
I'm doing great. It's got a crisp morning this morning.
Yeah, I figured I'd turn on the fire. We don't get much heat there, but boy, it does a lot for the ambience.
Yeah, it does.
Let's see who else is here. Hey, Jessica Waboos. Jessica's in second place. Can you give Jessica a silver star, sweetie?
Hey, Boozhoo, Jessica.
And Brian, the Soul Man Souls, he's here.
Hey, Boozhoo, Brian. You get the bronze star.
Bronze star?
I don't know.
All right. Oh, watch. Friday the 13th. Brian just reminded me.
Oh, no.
Friday the 13th. That's a bad luck day, isn't it? Where does that come from?
I don't know. Probably some Illuminati craziness.
Friday the 13th. Yeah. I mean, it's become sort of synonymous with that movie, Friday the 13th, you know. Everybody's like, oh, whatever happens on that haunted house or something. I never actually saw the movie. But, yeah, so it's the Bad Luck Friday. You know? Do you have good luck and bad luck? Or do you make good luck and bad luck? You know? We've become kind of a shameless society. Nobody's ashamed of being a victim anymore. Oh, I'm just a victim of circumstance. You know? It's not my fault. You know? My dad wasn't around. You know, you gotta blame somebody else. Oh yeah. Oh, it's not my fault that I'm addicted. When we stopped shaming people, then people became okay with not taking responsibility. And just, oh, it's not my fault. Somebody else made me do it. Why am I talking about this? Ah la la, I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know how. I don't know when. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. It's gazibiki saganeke good floor washing day. In Ojib, in Ojibwe, that's what we call Saturday. Gizaga, Izaka, Nike, Gisha, good. Whoa. That's a long word. So, it is Friday the 13th. So why are we talking Saturday? It's only Friday. Is it really? What day is it? Yeah, it's Friday. We're a day ahead of ourselves. It's not even floor washing day. Put down that mop. Tomorrow's floor washing day. I don't know what's going on anymore. Let's get rid of this. Today is Friday. That means the 5th day. You know? And apparently I had a 5th of Jack Daniels before I changed the Ojibwe. I don't even know what day it is anymore. You don't know your day from a hole in the ground. Yeah. I don't know my head from a hole in the ground. It's Friday, the 5th day. Nano Gisha good. Nano Gisha good. It is the 5th day. Because Brian gets a bronze star. That's better than a sad face. Yeah. I think we're going to phase out the sad face. You know, I mean, that's not very... That's so public school, you know. Oh, I'm going to grade you with a expression. You know. Sad. Oh, happy face. You're smart. You get, now I'm happy. Hey. You know. Nah, enough of that. Here it's gold, silver, and bronze. You know, let's give something to Daniel Black. What can Daniel have for coming in 4th place? Daniel gets, what's after bronze? I don't know, wood. We'll give Daniel a wood plaque. It says, you know, whatever, in 4th. Go forth and multiply. Anyway, how you doing, Daniel? Mino Giga Jabe, you lovely people, he says. What about Michael? I'm lovely. Oh, yeah, you're real lovely. Sunny day, la la la. Yay, okay. Papa Wagosh is here. Hey, Boozhoo, Papa Wagosh is here, sweetie. Boozhoo, Papa Wagosh, Mino Giga Jabe. Good morning. Papa Wagosh says, wow, Indian time warp today. That's right. You see, Indian time can go both forwards and backwards in time. We started before we were supposed to be there. You know. We're on flex time. And that's all the time we have for today. I'd like to thank our guests. What are you doing? I was going to end the show. Really throw them for the loop. Oh, hey, nobody would care. I know. Oh, God, hey. All my bags are packed. I'm ready to go. I'm standing here outside your door. I hate to wake you up to say goodbye. But the dawn is breaking, it's early morn. The taxi's waiting, he's blowing his horn. Already I'm so lonesome, I could die. He's so lonesome he could die, sweetie. That's so lonesome. I know, huh? So kiss me and smile for me. Kiss me and smile for me. All right. No, thank you. Hashtag me too. You know when that Me Too thing came out? I'm from the 80s, you know, the hashtag or whatever. That used to be on the phone, and it meant pound. And I thought they were saying, pound me too. Like, hey, take it easy, lady. No, you didn't. Hashtag me too. Don't tell me to kiss you and smile for you, John Denver. I hardly know you. You know. Tell you that you'll wait for me, or I'll wait for you? No, I don't care. I might have to play the field. Hold me like you'll never let me go. Well, I'll hold you like I'll never let you go until you stop breathing. Are you calling out John Denver? I'm calling out the ghost of John Denver. John Denver, you're kind of a creep. I mean, what were you singing? Who were you singing that song to? Us, your fans? Me? You know, kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Number one, no, I'm not going to kiss you, John. You're not my type. You're a little too male, if you understand my meaning. I'm a little too cisgender for that. And then, kiss me and smile for me. Hey, why don't you smile for me? I just paid $20 to see a concert of John Denver. And wait for me. Oh, yeah. Let's all wait for the rock star as he tours the country and China and whatever, going through a different woman in every city. Because he's John Denver and he's a millionaire and he sings songs, you know. Oh, but we're expected to wait? No, I don't think so. I got to play the field, John. Hold me like you'll never let me go. I'll let you go with a black eye. Don't threaten the ghost of John Denver. I don't know. And then what's the next line? Now the time, or what does he say? There's so many times I've let you down. So many times I've played around. I'll tell you now, they don't mean a thing. So many times he's played around. So many times he slept with other women. And but he's telling you, they don't mean a thing to me. Yeah, sure, I sleep with them. I use and degrade them. I tell them stuff like, oh, you know, kiss me and smile for me. But they don't mean a thing. You. Because every place I go, I think of you. Every song I sing for you. When I come back, I'll bring your wedding ring. How about that? When he comes back, he's going to bring her wedding ring. Yeah. He's going to marry her. How many times have women heard that one from John Denver? So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. And so then the final verse is, there's so many times. No, what is it? Now the time has come to leave you. One more time, let me kiss you. No, I told you, John Denver, I don't want you kissing me. You know, Then close your eyes, and I'll be on my way. Then close your eyes. Oh, so I'm supposed to kiss you with my eyes open? And then you'll be on your way? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I feel real special. Sure. You'll be on your way, and I'll be crying in the shower, holding myself. Because I felt so used by John Denver. One more time, let me kiss you. And he goes away. He's leaving on a jet plane. A private jet plane, by the way. With he and his band and his road manager and his groupies. You know. And whoever else. You know, he's on a private jet. Because he's John Denver. Flying around the country. But in the end, sweetie.
Yeah?
The irony. Because I don't really know what irony means.
Yeah.
Is that John Denver actually died in a jet. So when he said he was leaving on a jet plane, and by this time he didn't even have a license.
Yeah, did he have DUIs or something?
Yeah, John Denver had like 3 DUIs, and so they took away not only his right to drive cars, but he couldn't drive planes. He had a pilot's license. But he got drunk one day. He was like, "Hey, I'm John Denver. I'm leaving on this jet plane." I'm like, "No, John, you don't have a pilot's license anymore." He goes, "Go on now. One more time, let me kiss you, and then I'm going to get in this plane and leave." And sure enough, he left. He left his body behind as a spirit. Went to the spirit world. Because he's John Denver, and he died in a plane crash.
Yeah, that's so sad.
Is it?
Not really.
Do you suppose people still get sad when they think about Buddy Holly dying?
Oh, there's probably some people who remember that day. People still alive who were fans.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know this, but Buddy Holly was actually flying the plane that crashed.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah. He was like, "Man, I'm Buddy Holly. I can do anything." He was drunk too. He just got in that, They're like, "No, get out of there. You don't even know how to fly. Get out of here. I'm a rock star. I can do what I want." Yeah. Peggy Sue, Peggy Sue. Pretty, 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 pretty Peggy Sue. My Peggy Sue. I wanna love you, girl, and I need you, Peggy Sue. What was Buddy Holly's real name?
Isn't Buddy Holly his real name?
No, it sounds like a stage name. It was probably something like, I mean, he was awfully, dare I say, Jewish looking. He was probably Bob Dylan or Bob Zimmerman, "Hey, man, call me Bob Dylan." I wonder if his cousins ever called him Bob Dylan, or if there's like, "Hey, Robbie Zimmerman. Why you gotta change your name, Robbie Zimmerman? You think you're all that? Oh, look at me, big shot in a big city. Call me Bob Dylan." Whoa, what are you, the rebel without a cause? Bob Dylan. What was that guy's name? Dylan? Sunny day. I guess I don't have much to talk about today.
Do you want to take a call?
Oh, do we have one?
Yeah. You got a call on line 2.
Caller, welcome to Boozhoo Nanaboozhoo, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. You're on the air.
Hello, love.
Hey, is this Bay?
That's right. It's me, Bay. Or as some people like to call me, Bigfoot.
Well, hey there, Bigfoot.
You can call me Bay.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'll call you by your Ojibwe name. Bay. I think I have it here. Bay. Bigfoot. Or Sasquatch. Or Abominable Snowman. Whatever. But not to be confused with Wendigo, huh?
That's right. I am Soppe, the wild man. I am a mythological... I don't even know if I want to call myself mythological. I am a person of the woods, as it were. And, some people don't believe in me.
Hey, Sabe, I believe in you. I think all you need to do is believe in yourself.
Oh, that's very kind of you, Nanaboozhoo. Very kind indeed. Say, what's that other word you have there?
Oh, Misabe. Did you know that Misabe means giant in Ojibwe?
Yes, in fact, I have heard that. Miss Sabe. I've often wondered if my name, Sabe, wasn't somehow derivative of the word Miss Sabe, giant.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you that. Is that where your name comes from?
I'm afraid I don't know. Where does one get a name? I was born with the name Sabe. I've always had it. I couldn't tell you why or how.
Yeah, that's a good point. We get names before we're born. Unless, of course, you're Bob Dylan, then you can just choose a name. Did you choose your name, Sabe?
No, I did not choose my name.
Yeah. But yeah, Miss Sabe. A lot of northern Minnesota people will know this, but people outside of Minnesota. But we have this kind of famous, they call it the Iron Range. And in the Iron Range, they call it the Misabe Iron Range. Because it's a huge, giant Misabe. But I often wondered, that period in history before anybody knows what went on around here. Were there actual giants who walked the land? And are Sabe maybe, somehow giants?
Well, I think that's a very interesting theory. But I wish I could answer that for you. I just don't know. Tell you what, Nanaboozhoo.
Yeah.
I will do some research on the subject. I'm going to Google it. I will Google Sabe giants in Minnesota, and I'll get back to you.
Well, thank you. That's very nice of you. But yeah, Sabe. And you know what else I thought was interesting about you?
What's that, my friend?
Well, in the 7 Anishinaabe values, let me pull this up for a second. Sabe stands for honesty.
That's right. I abhor lying. I try to be as honest as I can in every way.
Okay. In fact, let me pull this up. I know people sometimes ask me, "Oh, do I believe?" Oops, that's the wrong one. People ask me, "Oh, do I believe in Bigfoot?" And I don't know if it's so much a question of believing. Like I talk to you on the phone once in a while, but I've never seen other Bigfoot in nature. But back in the days of the grandfathers, we had this thing called the 7 grandfather teachings, right? And like the buffalo would represent respect, and the bear represents courage, and the wolf represents humility, and beaver represents wisdom. And then you represent honesty. And then we get to turtle is truth, and eagle is love, right?
That's right.
Well, it's not like all the other animals are ever questioned. No one ever goes, "Oh, do you believe in a turtle?" It's just like, "Oh, yeah." I think if nothing else, this tells us that back in the days of the grandfathers, they mentioned you like you were a turtle or a beaver, or you're just another one of the woodland animals.
That's right.
I don't think I think like everyone believed. I just wonder if in the old days, if it wasn't more common, did our ancestors interact with Sabe, more often. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if that's not exactly what happened. Why do Sabe represent honesty, do you suppose? I don't know. Can you tell me? I mean, you would know better than I would. Oh, I wouldn't begin to know. I'm afraid I'm as naive as anyone when it comes to that. Yeah. Anyway. So, do you want to learn the Ojibwe word for honesty? Oh, I would love to. All right, hang on. Goyakwa dizzy win. Goyakwa dizzy win. Honesty. Yeah. Goyakwa dizzy win. And Sabe represents honesty. What can you tell us about honesty, Sabe? Oh, honesty. I hear it's the hardest word. Or the loneliest word. What's that Billy Joel song? Honesty is a lonely word. Honesty is such a lonely word. Yeah, that's right. Everyone is so untrue. Yeah, remember that? Yeah, that's right. I think that song is about heartbreak. Yeah, it's tough. Have you ever had your heart broken, Sabe? Yes, I've had my heart broken. I was in love once, and she lied to me. She lied right to me face. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, and she ran away. She went off with a man with much smaller feet, I'm afraid. He had smaller feet? Yes. And if I'm being honest, I don't blame her. It's a lot to take on the size of my feet. I'm a bit of a freak. You're not. You just got big feet. That's a big deal. Some people would say that's a sign of honesty or something. You make a good point. Maybe big feet is a sign of honesty. You can tell how honest a person is by the size of their feet. Yeah, maybe that's why Bigfoot represents honesty. I don't know. Anyway, Goyakwa dizzy win. Goyakwa dizzy win. Oh, that's a fine word. Very, very fine indeed. All right. So, anything else I can do for you today? Well, I wonder if I can just say one thing to the children. To the children who watch your lovely show. Sure. What would you like to say? Well, everyone, I just want to tell you all, I want to remind you how very important it is to believe in yourself. And take it from me, some people don't believe in me. And there's going to come times when you don't believe in yourself. But I'm here to tell you, I believe in you. Okay. All right, I better get going, Sabe. All right, well, thank you so much. And how do you say I will see you again? We say, Giga Wabamin, Minowa. Well, Giga Wabamin, Minowa, Nichi. Yep, Nichi, brother. All right, I'll see you later, Bigfoot. Bigfoot, sweetie. Where are you looking? Sorry, I was looking the wrong way. Bigfoot, sweetie. Hi. I don't know. What do you think, Michael? What do I think about what? I don't know. Do you believe in Bigfoot? Do I believe in Bigfoot? He's just on the phone for 5 minutes. Yeah. But yeah, honesty. What can I say about honesty? It's so important to be honest. It is one of our 7 Anishinaabe values. Should we look at these Anishinaabe values one more time? Sure. So, we got the buffalo there. We got the medicine cow, Mushkore Bajike. Manadanda Moen. It's a buffalo. Maybe I should make this a little. So, RESPECT. Oh, tell you what that means to me. So, buffaloes respect. So you must always respect. You respect Mother Earth. You respect other people. You show respect for yourself. We're an honor culture. It's all about respect. And you got your makwa, bear. And makwa, Stands for Aqua de Ewin. Stands for courage. And so the bear is courage. And so you must always be brave like a bear. And then the wolf, Ma'ingan, he stands for the Bedane Dizzy Win. Humility. You know, you must be humble. And then there's the beaver, Amik. Amik is a beaver, and he stands for wisdom. And Nabwakawin, wisdom. Nabwakawin. And then there's Sabe and honesty. Goyakwitiziwin. Don't tell lies. Then there's the old turtle, Mishike. And he stands for truth. Dabadane Diziwin. Or Dabwewin, sorry. Dabwewin. Dabwewin is truth. And then finally love. The eagle, Migazi. It's love. What do you think, sweetie? What is the most important of the 7 Anishinaabe values?
Probably love.
Really?
Yep. Because I heard it once, if you love, then all the other values will come too. But you won't have any of the other values if you don't have love.
Oh, wow. That's deep. Yeah, love is the most important one. I wish I didn't want to quote, sing All You Need Is Love so often. I just hate that song, but it always comes in my head when I say the word love.
I know. Why is that?
How about I quote Peter Criss? Love, love is so hard. Love is so hard to find. When love, such an easy thing, such an easy thing, such an easy thing, such an easy thing to lose. Love. So hard to find, such an easy thing to lose. Why is that, sweetie?
Oh, I don't know. It's a fickle thing.
Fickle. Love. So yeah. So we got that. Did the 7 values. Well, should we see what the Boozhoo crew's saying?
Yeah.
Let's see. Papa Wagosh says, I think Bigfoot is blurry. That's the problem. There's a large out-of-focus monster roaming in countryside. Yeah, what if Bigfoot's not even... Like, those pictures are actually exactly what he looks like. He just is blurry.
You know, if he lived in another dimension, maybe that would make sense.
That's a good point. Jessica says, Sabe appears to people to tell them it's time for an eye exam. Yeah. Up here, actually, people say Sabe appears right before something bad's going to happen. And he's an omen. I just watched so depressing, a documentary on the Red Lake shooting this morning.
Why do you start your days with like that?
I know. I'm sitting there crying at 4:30 in the morning to a YouTube video on the Red Lake shooting. And, but I'd heard from locals, goes, yeah, man, there was a bunch of Bigfoot sightings, both in Red Lake and in Bena right before that happened. People were seeing Bigfoot. And, I don't know. I guess that was a big meteor shower last night or something.
Yeah, the Pleiades shower or something. I don't know what they called it.
Sunny day. Doo-doo-doo. They're selling a Bigfoot hunting for Christians book because people who believe in both will obviously buy anything. Yeah, we're a gullible lot. I believe in Christianity and Bigfoot. I mean, I believe in gray aliens, but I don't believe in outer space. I don't know what gray aliens are. People are like, oh, do you believe in UFOs? Do I believe in unidentified flying objects? Yeah, they're all unidentified. You know, it looks like a flying saucer. I don't know. I don't think they're all Photoshop stuff. Now, do I believe they're coming from another spinning ball in outer space? No. But that leaves 1,000,001 other options. Are these travelers from another domed world next door, underneath the vastness of the waters above? Are these interdimensional beings? Are they time travelers? Are they creating weather? Or do they create clouds to hide activity of UFOs that we're not meant to see? You know? Is there a whole kind of cloaking technology that is hiding the existence of flying UFOs? I believe it all. Are they coming from out of the water? How about that? Maybe UFOs are... That's what's flying, that's what's running the oceans. Maybe there's other countries in the water that are seemingly from the future to our technology on surface. Maybe they come from a hollow earth, from a land underneath the crust that has a second sun. I don't know. I believe everything. But who buys the books? I mean, come on. I'm not going to read anything. I have friends every once in a while, oh, I'm going to give you a book. I'm like, really? Why? You're going to assign me homework now? Do I have to read the book you're going to give me? So now I'm going to have to change my schedule somehow. And, well, I guess I'll sit down without any music or TV or the internet, next to a lamp in a comfy chair, and get a pair of glasses, start reading the printed word. Oh, thank you. I have a friend out there, we get in these deep talks. And I'll ask him a question, and he'll be like, oh, here, I have a book you can read. It's like, look, I'm sorry I asked. I wanted you to answer the question. If you can't answer it, don't give me, oh, you know what? There's a good book written about that subject. It's like, shut up with your books. I'm not illiterate. I'm non-literate. I can read. I choose not to. Judge away. I used to judge people too. What do you mean you don't read? What an idiot. You just watch TV? And now I am that idiot. I don't read anything. Can't be bothered. Not when there's so many good YouTube videos, huh, sweetie? That's right. Does Sabe love to eat fish? He sure looks like a fish eater to me. He looks like a man bear. I think Sabe might just be like a werewolf who's a werebear. And so I would think he would eat fish. I think what's interesting about the whole Bigfoot conspiracy is just how obvious mainstream media tries to discredit it. If there's ever a story about it, they'll just show somebody who's clearly uneducated, probably drunk, maybe on meth, tell a crazy story, and then they'll go film the woods with nothing there, and you'll go, oh yeah, it was right there. I saw it with my own eyes. And they'll show a totally unreliable witness tell a dumb story. They never really interview the person to see if it's a credible person. They just kind of like, does this person also, do hallucinogenic drugs? Or is this person also mentally ill or whatever? If not, how many police officers have Bigfoot sightings? that don't get reported on the news. You know? All of us are led to believe they've never found any credible evidence. So haven't they? Maybe they have. Would we know? Some guy hits a Bigfoot with his pickup, calls in a game warden. You know, he comes and scrapes up the carcass, sends it off, whatever. And that's that. They're going to call out the local crappy news organization, you know, and tell the story, because they'll be the first ones to go, oh, ha, 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 can you believe it? People who actually believe in Bigfoot. What do you believe in? You believe we're in a spinning ball and astronauts went to the moon. You know, how dare you? Yeah. Just as long as you continue to believe there's a Mars rover taking pictures on a spinning red planet in outer space, and they're controlling it remote control on a computer in Houston. You believe that, then go ahead and tease me for believing in Sabé. Are you going to chew out the viewers again? Yeah, I don't know why. What's up? What's up, viewers? Not live viewers. I'm not talking to the Boozhoo crew. I love you guys. It's for you guys in the future. And that one guy who's always giving us a thumbs down. Yeah. You believe everything that Neil deGrasse Tyson has ever suggested. I don't care that you think I'm a fool for believing in God. All right? You believe in a Big Bang because, oh, look, somebody on television told me it was so. I believe everything that's on TV. Hey, look, a Big Bang. Oh, look, dinosaurs. Oh, look, panda bears. Oh, that's fake, you. Okay, this is what's real. They faked the moon landing. They faked dinosaurs. They lied about the Big Bang. They lied about everything to do with outer space. Bigfoot's real. God is real. The devil is real. Selling your soul to the devil to become a rock star, that turns out to be real. Sorry. That was kind of a disappointment, huh? What's that? When you realize that you have to sell your soul to the devil to become a rock star? I know. I went the full circle where I didn't believe it, then I did believe it. Yeah. When I was a kid, they were like, oh, don't like Kiss. They're Satan worshippers. They sold their soul to the devil. And, get out of here. They're just wearing spandex and white clown makeup. But, as it turns out, yeah. You don't get a record contract without selling your soul. They're not kidding. All that stuff they say about, loving Satan and all that, they're real. So, that was disappointing. Elvis is still alive. What else? Earth is flat. Global warming isn't real. Santa Claus is fake. Jesus is real. There was a flood. History's a lie. And I think that's everything. Oh, and we just got censored from YouTube. And why did you say all that? I don't know. I don't even know what day it is. I thought it was Saturday. I know. Fly by night away from here. Daniel Black says, yeah, my sister is phoning from the res soon. My day is made. Daniel says, the door was locked. What are you guys talking about? Papa Wagosh is trolling this page. State your intention. Papa Wagosh, are you trolling this page? What is your intention? You guys, you can't question Papa Wagosh. He's our elder. And in the Anishinaabe way, you must honor your elders. Huh, sweetie? That's what they tell us. You know what today is?
Don't talk about it.
What?
Because you'll make yourself cry.
Yeah, I know. I should have played home.
You can play Fly By Night.
I could switch out Fly By Night for home.
You sure?
Yeah, why not?
All right.
So today is August 13th. What was it? 1996?
I think so.
2006, 2016, 2026 will be 30 years. Today's 21, so 4 minus 30 is 26 years ago. So my grandpa passed away 26 years ago. Aubrey Lyons. Everybody loved my grandpa. And you know what? I don't need to play the home song. That's too depressing. My grandpa, Aubrey Lyons, was my dad's dad. And I really take after him a lot. People tell me I look like him. Maybe I could find a picture of my grandpa. That'll be something worth doing. Fly by night away from here. Change my life again. There he is. Actually, this is Michael and his grandfather. But you guys get it. So Aubrey Lyons went to the spirit world 26 years ago today. And he was the Okichida. He fought in World War II. He went to the boarding school, ran away, jumped trains. He worked in the woods. He was a reservation cop. He was a game warden and a resort owner and a fisherman and a hunter and a snowmobiler and a gatherer of wood. We stole wood together on a snowmobile. And we'd drag it out of the woods on a sled. Me and my grandpa. You know, he always made a big deal out of Christmas. August 13th. Good looking dude. But he was really funny. And, you know, anytime I think about, you know, like things I got from my ancestors, I got my sense of humor from my grandpa. He was really funny. And he was pretty laid back, you know. He liked people. He liked being around people. But he was also a homebody. People would come visit him, you know. He stayed thin his whole life. You know, he could eat anything he wanted. Never gained weight. And he was a gentleman. You know, he could wear a suit, and he could talk to anybody. He could, you know, he was just as comfortable talking to some politician, college-educated person, or to the, you know, grade school dropout, reservation drunk guy. Traditional people, Christian people, secular, you know, anybody. Yeah. He was funny. And little kids loved him. That's the other thing. He just had a way about him. Every little kid, they just wanted to be around him. You know? He had like this gentle energy that little kids really always liked. So, today I just remember my grandpa, Aubrey. Niamashomas, my grandpa. And didn't cry. Nope. And so this is a song. It's got nothing to do with my grandpa. This is a song by a band called Rush. And old Neil Peart, he became a spirit too, huh?
Yep. It's probably been about 2 years now.
You know, Neil Peart was just one of the greatest lyricists. And everyone talks, oh, Rush, you know. Neil Peart is a great drummer. He's the greatest drummer. But what I loved about Rush was their lyrics. And so here's a song on one of their early albums, Fly By Night. And it's all about, I remember being a young man, and sometimes you just want to quit your job and quit your friend and leave your apartment and just pack up your stuff and in the middle of the night, go. Just leave. Just be gone. Just start over. And sometimes you get this feeling, oh, I just want to leave. When you finally give up, you give up the dream. You go, my ship isn't coming, and I just can't pretend. And I've been trying to do this thing. I've been living in this town. I've been doing this thing. I'm hoping that something's going to work out. And it's not going to work out. So I'm just going to pack up, and I'm going to get out. I'm going to fly by night away from here. So, this song is for the Boozhoo crew. It's Fly By Night. Miigwech Pisandawieg. Up next, the lovely and talented Natasha. And I will see you again. Gigawabamin. Minawa. Why try? Oh no, why? This feeling inside me says it's time I was gone. Clear head, new life ahead. It's time I was king and not just one more pawn. Fly by night away from here. Change my life again. Fly by night, goodbye my dear. My ship isn't coming and I just can't pretend. Moonrise, thoughtful eyes, staring back at me from the window beside. No fright or hindsight, leaving behind that empty feeling inside. Fly by night away from here, change my life again. Fly by night, goodbye my dear. My ship isn't coming and I just can't pretend. Start a new chapter, I'll find what I'm after. It's changing every day. Change of the seasons, enough of a reason to want to get away. Quiet and pensive, my thoughts apprehensive, the hours drift away. Leaving my homeland, playing a lone hand, my life begins today. Fly by night away from here, change my life again. Fly by night, goodbye my dear. My ship isn't coming and I just can't pretend. My ship isn't coming and I just can't pretend. My ship isn't coming and I just can't pretend.
Oh, wow. Oh, I just like that little guy.
Oh, what? Ladies and gentlemen, on the guitar, Michael Lyons. Thanks.
Just cute. Bonjour, everybody. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back. Welcome back. They've been here the whole time. How you doing? Yeah, fly by night. Daniel Black says, fly the high winds, Aubrey, and be well. Miigwech, Daniel. Yeah. Oh, it's such a heavy topic. You know, you want to honor the ancestors. Oh, honor your elders. You know, honoring the elders is just a step down from our ancestors. You know, like we all have, oh, sure, it's easy to have a soft spot for your old grandma when she's alive. But then she becomes a spirit. She becomes an ancestor, and she's living off in the spirit world. She's living off in heaven. She's living in a land of everlasting happiness. But then you know, once in a while you just gotta sit back and kind of go, what does it really mean? I mean, just think about it. Your ancestors. Some people believe they're watching us all the time. Some people think they're the stars themselves. I think there's way more ancestors than there are stars, but I don't know. Memories, la 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 la. Hey, Brandy Maria's here. Boozhoo, Brandy. How you doing? Oh, and Robin. Oh, for crying out. Robin's here, sweetie.
Okay, hey, Auntie Robin. How you doing?
Should I tell Robin stories?
You could.
Robin. Robin's my auntie. And, just the other day we were talking about the Wizard of Oz. And I was just a little girl when I saw the Wizard of Oz for the first time with Auntie Robin. And to me, in my little kid mind, I just put them together. I thought she looked exactly like Dorothy, because I was a little kid and she was about that age. She had pigtails or braids or something. But, yeah, I always connect them. So it's nice to see you, Robin. And Daniel says, it's Natasha time. Hoka, hey, hey. And Jared Hancock, ancestors ride the smoke. Yeah, huh? Our ancestors ride the smoke. I've heard it said that the smoke carries your prayers to the spirit world. You know, smudge down, let the smoke rise, let the blessings drop, let your prayers rise, you know. It's all up and down. I don't know, man. So, Papa Wako says, on the other side of the fire, across the fire, Awash Kote is where mine sits. On the other side of the fire. Yeah, I've heard that the spirit world is on the far side of the fire. You know, fire is a really interesting thing. It's one of the 4 elements. There's earth, wind, fire, and water. Do you remember? Earth, wind, and fire, and water. You know, a lot of people say that, you know how, like, rude it is to point? They say, well, you're not supposed to point because that's how people would spread bad medicine. They'd send it through the fire with a point. You know, so just point with your lips. Oh, look over there. Oh, look, an eagle. Gotta point with my lips. So, I don't know, man. Yeah, the ancestors, remembering people when they pass away. It gets easier. That's one thing I can say. You know, I mean, today, for many years, August 13th was a day of mourning for me. Remembering Grandpa's, you know, or Michael's grandpa, you know. It was really hard to say goodbye to my grandpa. But today, you know, it's been 26 years, and it's true. You do recover. You do heal from grief. Now, in a few weeks, we're going to talk about Princess. Princess was my beloved kitty. My white kitty named Princess, who passed away. It'll be 5 years. I think it was September 4th. You know, losing a grandfather is one thing. Losing your kitty, it's a whole nother issue. So coming up in September, we're going to do a special on grief. On just how to deal with a broken heart. You know? And it's talking about Princess will still make me tear up. And I'm not sure why. It's not like I can't accept that people and animals die. But I want, I'm not going to talk about it today because we're going to run out of time. But the ancestors in our Anishinaabe way, they actually had a whole system on how to recover from loss. Gushkain to Moen. When you are really sad, this was a thing it didn't start in our generation. People have been dealing with grief and loss for as long as there have been people. We all come from a long line of grieving, sad people who had to learn how to carry on after losing somebody they loved. In fact, that is the one story we all share. No matter what your race, where you grew up, you come from somebody who probably lost somebody, and they had a baby anyway, And so, dealing with grief and loss it's really something that connects all people. And you'll notice that dealing with recent loss is really painful. It's a raw wound. It hurts way more. It's like, I just cut myself. Oh, it's a recent grief. Somebody you love died recently. But somebody you loved who died a long time ago, it don't hurt like that anymore. But you still got the scar. You still, that healed up nicely. Now I got thick skin right there. I got a scar I can talk about. Because once I had grief. And so grief is, I don't know, maybe I'll say a little bit about it. When Princess died, it was such a tidal wave of grief that it reset all my old grief. You carry around this, it's so sad. Remember my grandpa? Oh, he was such a cutie. Oh, I'll be sad forever because I love my grandpa, right? Then your cat dies, and suddenly it doesn't seem like such a big deal. You're like, yeah, well, grandpa, he got old. It was his time. But my kitties died. Oh, no. I'll never love again. The world has no meaning. Life has lost all its joy, color. Being in grief I don't know if it's madness, if you just lose your mind. In a way, you do. Somebody dies, and you're the same, actually, but everything else has changed. And things you used to care about, you no longer care about. In an instant. You're like, oh, who cares? Hey, by the way, your boyfriend's cheating on you. Shut up. Who cares? My kitten died. Hey, you're going to get fired from your job. Who cares? Don't care. Got no money. Don't care. My baby's dying, So grief will, reorder all your priorities at once. And you'll go into, this abyss. This dark abyss of just despair. And every nerve will be raw. Every song will break your heart. Everything will remind you of the person or the pet you lost. It's brutal. But, easier to talk about when you think about somebody who's passed away a while ago. So, coming up in a couple of weeks, tune in to the Princess episode. We're going to share some poems. I'll share the story of when she died. If I can get through it without crying, And we'll talk a little bit about this stuff. Do you guys remember the song? Buzhkode jibik, Buzhkode jibik, Nukwejigan, Buzhkode jibik. I'll talk about how we can use sage to help, the grieving process. Oh, and also like some of our teachings about how we come from a long line of people too who they had to suck it up, not cry for the first 3 to 5 days. When somebody dies, ooh, it's the hardest time of those first few days, but they say don't cry. If you cry too much, the spirits won't want to leave. They'll linger around. They'll be like, oh no, I can't leave them. They're not okay. Sometimes, if you're like your kitten's dying and you're crying around like a fool, that your cat's not going to go. It's going to sit and suffer. You've got to tell your cat, it's okay. Go on. Go to happy hunting grounds. There's a whole bunch of mice. We're really slow and fat. You can happily hunt them. But, so there's traditional things you can do. But the most important thing you must, if you learn nothing from our show except this, women must never be on the drum. Oh, look at that. I guess, maybe I'm not supposed to be on the drum. I was just going to do like a totally irreverent drum song. But they say ladies aren't supposed to be the drum. And just when I did that, I dropped my drumstick. So maybe I'm not supposed to do it. Oh, sweetie.
Yeah, you might be tempting fate.
Okay. Anyway. Did you want to add anything, sweetie?
No, that's pretty good.
All right. Okay, you guys. I guess that's all I had to say for today. On behalf of Nanaboozhoo, Michael Lyons, Paul Stanley,
Hey, everybody.
and myself, I would like to thank you for watching Miigwech Ganawabieg. Thank you for watching Boozhoo. Where'd I go? Nanaboozhoo, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I hate this new graphic. Let me get rid of this. Thanks. Why is my life so hard? Yeah. That looked a lot cooler when we were starting it. Anyway, Miigwech Bizandawieg, thank you for listening. And Miigwech Ganawabieg, thank you for watching Boozhoo Nanaboozhoo, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I will see you again. Gigawabamin Minawa Hawa. And having said that, sweetie, you know what you need to do.
One to teleport.
Gigawabamin.